Good evening, Robert. My name's Bree, and I'm from Northland Marketing. We spoke earlier today on LinkedIn, and as I said, I'm going to go over your website and the value I could bring, and also how to outrank your competitors. The first thing I want to talk about is ranking on Google searches. When I run a search for Bank Westborough, Mass, you guys don't show up in the top 3 in the Google Map Pack. This little pack here is called the Google Map Pack, and the websites listed below are called the organics. Now you show up 15th in the map pack and 15th in the organics, which is far too far down for people to find you. Now, when I look up Mortgage Westborough, Mass, it comes even worse. You guys are 25th in the map pack, which is last on the second page, and 36th in the organics, which is on the 4th page of Google. Most people don't go past these 3 results. And if they do, they'll make their selection within the first 3 of the organics, which is why it's so important to fall in that category. The next thing I want to go over is content. Google loves content. They focus on a website to see if it's trustworthy, how much content it has, and what keywords it has, so it understands what the website has to offer. In order to be optimized with Google, they require you to have 1,500 words on your home page. Right now, you guys sit at about 210 words, which is far below the minimum. If we were to get all of those extra words in here, we would be able to rank your website pretty fast. In addition to a lack of content, you guys don't have many keywords on here showing Google what your website should rank for, which is why it has such a hard time for some of these search terms. While your website looks good up at the top, what Google doesn't care about the looks, it cares about the content and the trust rating. If we look at some of your competition, such as North Point and Commonwealth, you'll find that it'll be pretty easy to outrank them. North Point has one of their back pages ranking for their location, and it would be very easy for us to outrank this as there's no content, almost no words, and nothing that they have a fighting chance with. The reason that this is ranking is because their website is pretty powerful, so their back pages take some of that power. Now, Commonwealth Loan here has almost no content at all. Their homepage is very bare and they don't have a lot going on, so it'll also be pretty easy to beat them. And this goes the same for some of your other locations. I looked up Mortgage Lending, Worcester, Mass. You guys also don't show up in the map pack or in the Google Organics. Now, this would be important to do for all of your locations because success is when people recognize your name. In every town that you guys have a location, you want to be in the top 3. This is going to build trust with your customers and people are going to start using your bank. I want to show you a program called Ahrefs. This is a paid program I use to do research on websites. These are your analysis results. The UR and DR rating is Google's way of saying how trusting they are of your website and how powerful your website is. I want to commend you on your rating here as this is a good rating. Your backlinks are also pretty good. You have about 66 trustworthy backlinks. If you aren't aware of what those are, that's like a popularity contest with Google. If a blog were to write an article about mortgage companies and who you should use, and they put a link back to your website, that would be one backlink. As long as these come from trustworthy websites, it will help your website a lot and you want to collect them. We can go ahead and increase these numbers rather quickly. The next thing I want to talk about is organic keywords, like I was mentioning before. It shows that you guys have 0 organic keywords, and this makes it difficult for Google to rank you because they don't know what you're trying to offer. You can also see here that you have 0 for your organic traffic. Organic traffic is the amount of people who visit your website on their own. So they were able to find it organically. For example, if they were searching mortgage lenders in Westborough, Mass, and they came across your website, there are 0 people finding your website. Now, if we look at your competitors, such as North Point Mortgage, they have 151 people finding their website every single month through those keywords. I've talked to you today about content and how important it is to get your numbers ranking, keywords and how important those are to help your website rank, and the traffic and what we're going to be able to do to get your numbers up there. I would love to talk with you guys further and go over what would need to be done with your website in Westborough and your other locations. If you'd like to give me a call or email me back, we can continue this conversation. My phone number is 860-530-6201, and I look forward to talking to you.